Hi everyone, happy Thursday. Welcome OG family. I'm so excited to share some things about Travalla with you this morning. So as we're getting ready to make sure all of our technical issues are working well and everything's ready to go, put into the little chat as you join us, like now that we're in this new world, in this different world of no travel and no airplanes really, chat, like where's the first place you want to go? Like where are you hoping to see and do and be and go? Because today is all about travel. Today is all about talking about what's possible, and additional to what's possible, it's talking about how can you maximize our experiences and maximize the time with our friends and our family and the ones we care about and live the best life. So Travalla is a leisure life by Organo. So I'm having a little, speaking of that, oh, there we go. I'm gonna go back one, I went a little too fast. Okay, so why Travalla? So to me, the question is really like, why Travalla? Like, why should everyone who loves to travel be involved in this opportunity? So here are pictures. You know, there's so many things that you can see about what's available, but what I really wanna share about is what's personal. And so personally, here I am in Mexico, and this is the little sign by the little yoga hut at the place I stayed, thanks to Travalla finding it for me. So I love to travel. I travel a lot. It is, I normally would have been, since everything happened with like kind of shutting down and not moving with COVID, I mean, I would have been on 2 or 3 flights. I've canceled like 4 or 5 more or not booked them yet because I'm usually always on the go. So when Organo expanded and offered this opportunity to save on travel and to see more of the world, I wanted to be a part of it right away. So with my mom, we shared and bought what's called a Forever Week. We actually purchased 2 of them. And in that, so that was last August, so a little bit of my story. And since last August, I'm gonna just show you some of the ways that I have saved, or we have saved, and what's possible. So this first picture again is in Mexico. So over the Christmas into New Year's holiday, my mom and I traveled with other friends and family and went to Mexico and went to Playa del Carmen, and it was amazing. And I got to use the concierge service to help us find the hotel that we were going to stay at. So we had 2 different rooms, and based on what I had spent already hours on searching on like other travel websites. So additionally, by using the concierge, it saved me time and energy, but it also saved us close to $1,000. Oops, wrong way, sorry. So again, as I mentioned, these are my business partners and here we are, like we were introduced to Organo mainly for only using the products at retail. We love the coffee, and we're just so grateful and thankful that we can expand and share into travel because we all love hopping on planes together as much as possible. So this next picture, we're talking about Forever Weeks. So the Forever Week you can purchase, it's like a timeshare. It's like a timeshare week that you can purchase 1, 2, or 4 Forever Weeks. And the purchase price is around $1,500. And first of all, anyone that also knows of anyone who has a timeshare or has looked into getting a timeshare know that they usually start somewhere. I mean, I've looked at them when I've been on vacations before, somewhere in this like $20,000, $30,000 range for having your week. And this is $1,500. So right there, it's like an amazing new opportunity for the average person, or the average financial person, or the person that just wants to save money because it's a smart choice and a smart thing to do, can. So if you look at this picture, there's resorts in over 100 countries. This photo is actually from the Canary Islands. This is actually from a hotel in the Travalla portfolio that we were why I showed the pictures of my business partners and I, that we were so fortunate and lucky to be able to stay at. Other pieces is access to this travel concierge. So as I mentioned, it was so helpful to say, okay, we're not gonna be staying at the exact same resort as my friends. We need to stay within walking distance of them. Can you search and find us the best deal with the best location so that we can walk down to their resort, they can walk over to ours, and we can have an amazing vacation together but not stay at the same place. So as you can see in these 3 pictures, you can see this is actually that's like, those are my mom's toes on the beach, you know, so, and you can see as we walk down, and as we walked on the beach, you can see that the beautiful white sand and the little outdoor seating area. And again, that very first picture of me at the beginning of this was also me on the same beach. So there are vacation villas, there are fantasy getaways. And what's so crazy and exciting to me, and I think for others, is that I've only taken advantage of a couple of the things. So we haven't even used, so as I mentioned before, I've saved almost, so we spent about 2 Forever Weeks for around $3,000 last August. So that's 2 weeks you can use every single year. There's no expiration. We haven't even accessed utilizing that savings or that benefit yet, and have saved over $1,000 in travel in just 6 months on travel we were going to do anyway. So it wasn't new travel that we reached out. It was something I was already going to do. There's millions of hotel rooms. If you look at, this is the view from one of the hotel rooms that we got. Here I am, like, out and doing my life, living my life and saving money because I'm doing the things I'm doing already. So between my mom went with us and other moms and teenage girls, we had 3 hotel rooms. So the same hotel room, booking it directly through the hotel versus booking it through the Travalla Forever Week website, saved $50 a room. So there's another $150 that we just saved just because we were checked into doing something that we do anyway. For those that like cruises, there's cruises with major lines. There's tons of different excursions that I've just kind of looked at but haven't booked or saved on yet. Another thing with like booking on hotel rooms, I know that my business partners in that earlier picture, Chad and Rebecca, they called the concierge, and they've used the concierge service to help book hotel rooms for different things, for a staycation to save money. They've also used it for another friend that was researching and needing to book a hotel room outside of our area or a city that we had researched before. And so Travalla was able to, the concierge was able to narrow it down to like, okay, here's 3 things in this area. These are the 3 best hotels that we could pass on and our friend could use and book, or the business partner could use and book with her Travalla information to be able to save time and money. So again, I'm emphasizing this access to the travel concierge because that has been my biggest benefit so far, because I've not booked a Forever Week yet. I used it also for a car rental. So here I am in Breckenridge. And in Breckenridge, I love, as much as I love the beach, I also love to go skiing. And we were trying to figure out like how many of us are going skiing, how big of a car do we need? And the Travalla concierge was amazing. They helped me 3 different times. I had to actually change. So I was in charge of the car rental, and we changed like who was going, what days we were going because of upcoming snowstorms and school activities and all this kind of stuff. But the concierge just like so generous, not annoyed, helped me find the best deal and helped me change that deal and change my reservation 3 different times within like 3 to 4 days so that we could go with ease and savings for the best thing. There's also staycations, there's leisure hub and events. So on my list is to see the show Come From Away. So I just actually looked at this morning before the call. So, you know, you think about this and like some people might be like, it's only $9, you know? But really, I rarely go to a show where there's only me and one other. I usually go with my ladies or I go with family, and I get a minimum of 4 tickets. So first of all, the show is sold out. Second of all, I often used to use StubHub or Ticketmaster. And if you're getting 4 tickets, now you just saved $18. So it's just like the opportunity to just keep saving and keep doing the things you love it just keeps growing and growing and growing. And this is something just brand new that I hadn't even looked into yet. I did look a few months ago. I'm actually going to New York in the fall, and I did look at some Broadway tickets, and there was a much bigger savings value available. So as I mentioned, I keep mentioning this forever week, or having this forever a week. So if you purchase one, that means you have 1 week in a year to then use as a timeshare. So that then you would go into the portal and look at, okay, these are my options, these are my weeks, and this is, so you get a much savings discount. You would pay for maybe what you would normally pay for a night in a condo or a villa is what you would pay for the entire week because of the forever week access. So there's the opportunity to have one. If you like to travel a little more, have two. Or if you like to travel a lot, you know, or have a bigger family, you could go for 4. So finally, as we end this call, I really want to think about, like, where do you want to go? You know, this is my friend and business partner. This is us having this opportunity to travel with Organo and because of Organo in the Canary Islands. I threw this photo on there. That's like kind of the next thing on my bucket list is hiking Antelope Canyon, or it's also the similar rock formation called the Wave in Utah. So it's really about like looking at, you know, I think this is such a great opportunity. This like forced global reset has been such a great opportunity for us to look at what's important to us. How do we want to set up our lives moving forward? How do we want to set up our work life? How do we want to set up our free time? How do we want to set up our time that we connect with our family and those we love? So if this is of interest to you, if you got a little excitement, a little spark, a little like thoughts of like me and just like, oh, I'm going to go here and I'm going to go here and I want to go there and I want to go there and I want to see this and I want to hike that and I want to stay here, then reach back to the person who invited you on this call, share it with someone that might be interested, and make your life the best life and explore the world as much as possible if that's what you love to do, even just a fraction as much as I do. Thanks for having me on the call.